Hey guys, hope you're well. Welcome back to my channel. You guessed it by the title. Today we are talking about hair removal. If you've seen any of my handbag videos or designer videos, you probably know sometimes I do like to get quite granular and detailed on the review videos. My channel is a kind of a mixture of travel, vlogs, try-on hauls, designer bag reviews, product reviews, just a little bit of a mixture. So I really hope you will enjoy this review. I haven't done a hair removal video in so many years, so it was time for a little update on that. One of the things I actually get asked about most, I get so many DMs on Instagram, is asking me about a hair removal device that I spoke about years and years and years ago on my channel. So hopefully this little update, me talking about hair removal, will be useful and helpful for you. If you are new here, please click subscribe. I would really love to have you as part of my channel, and it really helps and means so much. And obviously I would love it if you would come say hi on Instagram as well at emtalks. Thank you for being here. Get cozy and let's talk about hair removal. Obviously it goes without saying that you do not need to remove your body hair. You do you. It is completely personal and up to you. But if you're watching a video about hair removal, I would think that you're watching it because you are wanting to remove your hair, but it is completely up to you. I was thinking, when did I first remember kind of seeing body hair, which by the way is completely natural? And it was when I was with a friend and we were kind of teenagers, and I remember I saw body hair kind of under my arms and I was like, oh my gosh, this means that I'm like growing up. And I remember crying because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm growing up. And my mum got me like this little shaver. It was a pink sparkly glitter shaver. Oh my goodness, it was the cutest thing ever. And she was never like, oh, you need to use it. She was just like, look, it's in your shower, this is how you use it. If you want to use it, go for it. And it was so cute, and it was such a nice kind of little pink glittery shaver. But gone are the days where we kind of have to try all of these different things. Over the years I have tried so many different things, from the shavers to the razors. I actually once used a razor, and put it this way, it had been in my shower and I hadn't realised, and there was obviously rust on it that I didn't realise, and it actually gave me a generalised skin infection. So that was really fun, going to the doctors about that. But I feel like I've tried everything. Everyone went through a phase of doing epilators, and that is seriously painful. Most of my friends now are big on laser hair removal, and also everyone's very open about it. I follow so many people who just like talk about their laser hair removal journey online. I think I'm one of the few people that hasn't had laser hair removal in a salon. For me, it's just a lot to like, I don't know, stick by. To go to a salon, I think you have to go like every week. So that's why I haven't done it in a salon. It's also super expensive. But I feel like my hair removal journey has been a long one. My hair removal journey has grown up with me. Since the start, I have been really intrigued and interested in IPL hair removal, but I saw people being like, oh, I'm scared I'm gonna get burnt, and for me it just seemed a bit complex. I love that with a razor you can just pick it up, stroke, and then you are done. Like a razor stroke and you are done. And I don't like complicated things. I also don't want to run the risk of burning, but so many of my friends recommended Ulike to me, and I was just like, okay, sounds like I'm gonna give Ulike a go. I've tried quite a lot of products over the years, like I say, and I have also tried another IPL device. I get so many messages about the IPL device, and honestly there was nothing wrong with it. I just personally didn't stick to it, and you do kind of have to make the promise to stick to it. Comment below and let me know if you remember kind of the first razor or shaver or anything like that. I've also done the hair removal creams. I feel like everyone's been there. My mum actually still swears by them. But it's just funny, everyone has a different journey and there's definitely no right or wrong. But one thing I do know is that people want quick, efficient and cost-effective hair removal. One thing I never got to grips with my own body was waxing. I tried like the strips and I get my eyebrows waxed and threaded. I have to say, waxing is so much less painful than threading. Threading hurts so much when they do it on my eyebrows. I literally cry. But I can handle waxing on my eyes, but it's just not something I want to do on my body. I feel like it's quite invasive and it definitely hurts. Like I say, everyone's journeys are different, but for me personally, I work out a lot. And one thing I notice, like when I'm in my Blaze classes or when I'm in my Barry's bootcamp classes, wherever I am, Reformer Pilates, it's always my underarms that I kind of care about the most, I would say. Now, I do actually have blonde hair, so like on my arms, I don't think you can see on the camera, but my hairs are actually blonde. It's just the bottom of my legs that is like darker. I don't know why is like my leg like balayage with my hair color, and then under my arms is dark. So for me, the thing that I like to get rid of the most is my underarms, and then kind of the bottom of my legs, my ankle area. Does anyone else have that, or is that just me? I don't know why my hair is different colors throughout my body, but that is the beauty of our bodies. I'm one of those people that's super lazy, and winter I'm just like, well, I'm not gonna shave. I need to be cozy, I need to be warm, and in summer it comes around and I'm like, I just want to be oiled up, I want to be smooth, and I want to be like a dolphin. It's so funny, isn't it, how it works? And I don't do that for anyone else actually, I do that for me. I just feel good when I'm kind of like a smooth dolphin. So yes, it's been quite a journey, and I feel like everyone has these journeys kind of growing up, trying loads of new things. It's the beauty of life, isn't it? Like, I remember actually, I think I spoke about my generalized skin infection on YouTube, and I was like, oh my goodness, that was painful, that was silly, and it kind of did put me off razors. I still use razors, but like I'm very cautious now. I will never just grab one that's been in the shower. I pop them up properly like on the walls of my shower and make sure that everything is okay, because it was really painful. So that's when I was like, okay, let's get back into IPL and home hair removal, which everyone is obsessed with. So I thought it was time to get back on the bandwagon. You know, there are a lot of things that I'm doing as a new month's come through. I talked about this in January. Things like making sure that I'm drinking more water. I know that's such an easy and obvious one. Things like making sure that I have my homemade dates every single morning instead of my protein bars. It's all about consistency. Things like doing my personal training course so that I can give you guys richer knowledge. And it's all about being consistent. So a new month gives me the perfect opportunity to try a new hair removal device Ulike, mainly because I have seen so many YouTube videos on it and have so many friends who have personally recommended this to me. New month, perfect opportunity to set new goals and be consistent, and I feel like with hair removal you do have to be consistent if it's IPL, so that is where the journey begun. One of the main reasons I wasn't scared to pick this one up is because I was like, okay, so many people have said so many good things about it, and also Vogue cannot be wrong. This was voted the best hair removal device with Vogue, so that for me was like big tick. So that was a very long kind of intro into my hair removal journey, different things I have tried. And I don't hate anything I've tried apart from threading, because actually I do hate that. But I really hope this does help you if you are looking to learn more about IPL. Okay, from the start, IPL stands for Intense Pulsed Light. Stay with me here. Apparently it basically targets the melanin in the hair follicles to set them to sleep. I don't know if that sounds scary or cute. Let me know. There are a lot of different devices out there, but today's review is the Ulike Air 3. I'm going to pop it on screen so you can see more about this and see an unboxing. But what makes the Ulike Air 3 different is the sapphire cooling technology, and it's paint tinted. It means no one else uses it. Speaking of paint tinted technology, I went to New York a few years ago with a beauty brand, and they were telling me about this facial device they had. It was amazing to learn that when something's paint tinted, they literally paint tinted the technology, meaning no one can ever have as good face device as the one that they invented. So basically that is what Ulike have done with this technology. So the Air 3 can maintain epidermal temperature of 20°C, meaning you can get high light output without the burning risk, even when using 20 minutes straight. So this gives you an effective, calm and painless treatment. And I have to say, I know a lot of people are worried about the burning risks, so hopefully that puts your mind at rest when it comes to IPL and burning. As well as hydration, doing my PT course, workouts, those kind of things that make me feel great. I do always talk in my vlogs about downtime and how important that is. For example, a workout I believe is only 4% of your day if you are doing an hour workout. Well, with IPL it only takes 20 to 30 minutes of your day, which is actually great as a wind down routine. Maybe you're having a bath before bed, or maybe you're doing it in the morning, maybe when you're showering, something like that. You just have to use that 20 to 30 minutes and actually see that as a nice time for you. Pop a podcast on and do it and kind of see it as a nice moment, because it doesn't hurt and it doesn't burn. Like I say, I've been talking about this 4% a lot, so it's nice to do something for you. You might be wondering about the difference between in-salon IPL and at-home IPL. Like I say, a lot of my friends have had hair removal. They absolutely swear by it, but they personally went into the salons to get it done. For me, it's just not something I can commit to. A lot of the best salons are actually like way out of the city and are actually quite far away from my house, and I just can't commit to going like once, twice a week, whatever it is. So for me, it's it's just inefficient, and it's way better to just be in the comfort of my own home for 20 to 30 minutes. If you have the confidence, you go, but for me, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I want, like, I know they do it all the time and it's absolutely fine, but I would just personally rather be the one that's doing the removal to myself. It's just handy having a device in my bathroom because it means I don't actually have to travel anywhere, and I can like listen to my music or my podcast whilst I'm doing it. The main thing for me though is safety, and I know I've already touched on, do IPL devices burn you? And this one does not burn you, don't worry. But this one's also FDA cleared and GSA approved, and also Vogue approved. So just in case you were worried, because I always do my research on things like this, I'm so scared of people talking about like laser hair removal and stuff, and I'm like, okay, but has that been tested? So it's good to know that this one has. I do also have a 90-day money back guarantee actually, which is great. Girl math technically means it's free. No, it means if you don't like it and it doesn't work for you, or you're disappointed, you are fine. It's that nice backup, isn't it? So if you go and buy it based on my video and you're like, it just didn't work, you get that 90-day money back guarantee, which I think is amazing. And also that shows how much the brand trust in their product. So I get a lot of questions on my other videos about IPL asking me, how do I use IPL? How easy is it? And all of that stuff. So to use it, it's super simple. You do still need to get your razor out, and what you're meant to do is just shave off the hair that has grown back, and then you do your IPL over the top of it. You essentially shave the skin because then you're getting it prepped and ready, because obviously hair is going to keep growing back when you are using a razor. Do not use one that's blunt or has gone rusty. I use some really nice Venus Gillette ones, and they have like aloe vera around them, so they're so soft and comfortable, which makes me really, really happy. It does come with goggles as well to protect the eyes. Okay, so you connect to the power, you hold the device vertically, and you enjoy a cool, pain-free treatment. Like, that's how it feels. People ask me all the time, how does it feel? And I would say it feels actually cool. It definitely doesn't hurt. Like I say, it's one of my most asked questions about IPL. Does it hurt? And it also only takes me 10 minutes to do my entire body. They say you should leave like 20 to 30 minutes a day for it. For me, it's about 10 minutes. But I do also use a feature called the Auto Glide mode on larger parts of my body, which is so good. It just kind of takes the guesswork out, and well, it just does the work for me, to be honest. You might be wondering how often you should do IPL. Well, for the first week and second week, they recommend to use it every other day. So if you're gonna like go in the shower every other day anyway, maybe shave, that kind of thing, you just kind of weave it into your standard routine, and like I say, stick to that. Pop it in your calendar and do it that way. I personally just leave it out in my bathroom, and then I remember when I jump out of the shower or the bath, it's time to go. On week 3 and 4, you use it twice per week, and by then you should see visible results. People are probably going to ask, well, when am I going to see visible results from IPL? Between week 3 and 4, which is pretty amazing, isn't it? And that just makes me think, 4 weeks of appointments or 4 weeks at home, I think I'd rather just do it at home. It's a lot easier, isn't it? If you do have a holiday or something coming up for summer and you want to be a smooth dolphin, if that's your vibe, then it's actually really good to kind of count back and be like, okay, I've got 4 weeks to see if this works. So on screen, I'm just adding some before and after so you can see. I've been using this for a few weeks now, and so far my hairs are growing back slower. They're definitely not as thick at the bottom of my legs. That's another thing actually. They just grow back slower is what I would say initially. And then you will see that they're not as dark, which for me was really helpful because the bottom of my legs, like I say, is quite dark hairs. But like I say, it is a completely personal thing. You might not want to get rid of your hairs, but if you are watching this video, I am assuming you want to get rid of your hairs. There is no right or wrong. You might have tried waxing, you might have tried epilating, you might have tried shaving, whatever works for you. Like I say, I still personally do use a razor sometimes, and also I still use a razor when I am doing my IPL anyway. And for everyone that asks me if I stuck with the last machine, for me it was just I stopped using it because I couldn't be bothered to stick with it, because it's all about being consistent for that 4-week period, and then you can go back to it whenever you want. Dare I say that this makes hair removal more pleasant and actually quite meditative. I will definitely on my eyebrows obviously be sticking to my waxing. I'm not going back to threading. It hurts too much. And then personally I've been using this on my underarms and on my legs. I do have a promo code, so I will leave that in the description box for you if you wanted to save some money on this. And if you're to work it out versus kind of going into a salon or something, you'll hopefully see that this does save you a lot of money. And when you have it in your house for life, forever, which I think is great as well. I would love to get your thoughts. Have you had laser hair removal? Have you used an at-home IPL device? Do you have any thoughts or any questions at all? Let's make the comment section super positive and inclusive and chat with each other. Share your shaving stories or hair removal stories, or equally, if you're like, no, I'm happy, then you go for it. That is fine, whatever works for you. But like I say, I will leave that promo code in the description box. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know I ramble a little bit, but hopefully this helped you if you are looking for answers on IPL, how to use IPL, the best IPL machine to buy, and hair removal in general. So thank you so much for watching this, and I will see you for the next one. Come say hi on Instagram, emtalks. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you as part of the family. All my love.